Hello. Hey, Bill. Hey, Greg. Hey, Cindy.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, lurkers. Here for some corn porn. Coin porn. I can talk. Really, I can. Buffering on and off. We're green. That's must be on your side. We are green and green.
And remember to switch it to live chat, people.
Just live chat. Make sure you're in live. So how's everybody? Sorry about the rescheduled sale from this past Thursday. We had a fish emergency. Hey, honey. Hey, chef. Happy to report that our Oscars are fine. We just had to get all the old water out of their tank and get new water in there. Because they couldn't breathe. Setting up Christmas decorations outside. We don't do that till like next month. We do that in December. Hey, Joe. Oh. Let me grab something real quick. Unwrap one of these. Ugh. I'll actually show you guys here shortly the new albums that we have for the currency sale. And I'll be letting you all know again when it's going to be. Give it a couple more minutes and then we will get everything going. Oh, let me show you guys this too. For anybody who missed my little mini stream I did on Saturday, I finally got to go to my very first coin show. Courtesy of Rick Snow's son and wife took me to it. And I got one coin that was just for us. That's my souvenir from my very first coin show. It is a 1921 25 Pfennig from the Amberg, German state. And this coin is made out of porcelain. I didn't even know there was such a thing. So you got to be really careful with these. If you drop it too hard, it will actually shatter. So I'm stoked about having one of these for us now. That is really neat. So I thought that was cool. guys know, now that I know they're a thing, I'll be keeping an eye out for them to try and bring you guys some. Yeah, right? How many of those do you think are still around that haven't already broken? 100 years old, and that thing is still in perfect shape. But I'm going to bet most of them have been shattered throughout the years and are probably dust at this point. Alright, so I wanted to show you guys this real quick because I've already had some of you asking about it. I was hoping Bo and CM would have been here, because they were two of the folks asking about it, but hopefully they'll pop in soon. And I'll show it again later. I told you guys we're going to have the new style album for the currency sale. Here it is. Banknote Album Deluxe. So the ones that we normally have hold 102 banknotes. This one holds 300. So there's 100 pages inside of this thing. So these are really cool albums. So for everybody who is wondering what they look like, there you go. And one of my favorite things about it is right on the cover. Turtle. I like turtles. I think turtles are cool. So I think it's cool that they chose to put that one on the cover. So yeah, we're going to have 4 of these are on the list. Pre-sales for that are still open. So take advantage. We have had some stuff already sold. So if there's something you want to get off of that, don't wait. If you're on the mailing list, make sure you get in there and get it. So that sale is going to be on Friday now of this week. We're going to make it our Black Friday sale. And that's good for you guys, because any of you that have been around long enough to be at one of our Black Friday sales knows I will give you much better deals at a Black Friday sale. Hey, Hidden. Your birthday's on Wednesday? Well, happy birthday. So, of course, I might throw in a few other little things for Friday being the Black Friday sale. Give you some more good deals. Yours was last week. Well, happy birthday to you as well. Lots of birthdays going on right now. All right, so given that this Friday we have the sale that's almost nothing but banknotes, you may have noticed, for anybody who's on the mailing list, that this week or tonight's sale does not have any banknotes in it. That's why. I figured you guys are going to get, like, you know, overloaded with banknotes on Friday, so just go straight up coins and stuff tonight. Oh, I forgot to pop up my macro. Let me grab my macro real quick. Oops, if I click on the right file. Helps if I'm in the right folder. There we go. All right. For anybody new, here's our payment info. If you make your payments via PayPal, use goods and services only, please, using cheapskatecoins@gmail.com. We also have Cash App using the same email. If you use Cash App, it'll say Louis Cachera. That's me. You're in the right place. Shipping is $4.50 to $22. $4.50 being the little, standard purple bubble mailer. $22 being a large flat rate. If you want your package sent registered, it is the only way to insure coins through the mail. It's another $20 fee on top of the shipping for the registration fee. Also, if you want it sent fragile, then you have to do an $11 fee through the post office nowadays. Keep in mind, everybody, that it is the holiday seasons, so packages are going to be going slower. So if it doesn't show up 2 days after we shipped it, have some patience. It's the holidays. It'll get there. And make sure you're very diligent about watching your mail, because this is also the time of season that people love stealing packages. And with that in mind, I also want to make sure that everybody takes a minute to look at down in the description, at all of the rules. I forget to mention this all the time, but I need to start remembering to do it again. To buy stuff from us, you do have to be a U.S. citizen. Either mainland or any of the outer territories, such as, Guam or Puerto Rico, any of those. Those qualify as U.S. shipping, so if you live in one of those, you're good. And you do have to be 18 years of age or older. And we've also been wanting to make sure to point out to everybody that as soon as a package on the tracking shows that it has been delivered to you, that ends our responsibility to the package. We have done our part. If anything happens after that, it is between you and the post office, or you and your apartment complex management, or, whatever. You're going to have to do it on your end to track down anything if it's missing. Now, obviously, if you open in the package and there's a missing coin and you let us know, hey, this coin was missing, we're going to fix it. That goes without saying. If it gets lost in the mail and never gets delivered to you, then obviously we will either refund you or we will do something to make it right. It's only if it says it's been delivered. Now, we've only had, in the entire 3 years that we've been doing this, we just passed our 3-year anniversary of doing this, we've only had one package that's ever disappeared. So, we've had a good track record on that, and hopefully it keeps up. We are diligent about making sure packages get where they're going. Anybody, I've been talking about the mailing list. Anybody, if you're not on the mailing list, you want to be, shoot us an email, cheapskatecoins@gmail.com, and just say, hey, add me to the mailing list. If you're on the mailing list, you will get the lot lists a couple of days, usually 2 to 4 days before every sale. As soon as you get it, you have the ability to do pre-purchasing. If you do a pre-purchase, it has to be paid for by Sunday night, unless it's a sale that's on like Friday, Thursday or Friday, like we're going to have this week, in which case it would have to be paid for by the night before the sale. You are able to make prior arrangements with us ahead of time if you need to. And we know there's people out there that, paydays are weird, fixed incomes, all that kind of thing. So don't worry about it. Just if you're in that situation but you want to get something, when you send us, or when you reply to the email, or you send us a separate email telling us which items you want to do pre-purchase on, just add to the email, I get paid on this day, I can pay you on this day. It's fine. We'll be fine with it. If you're new, you are able to get stuff tonight. You just have to make sure you send us an email before the end of the night. That email has to have all of your personal shipping information, who you are compared to what your channel name is so we know, and what email you use for PayPal or Cash App. And if you want to do Cash App, make sure you let us know that. Otherwise, we are going to invoice you on PayPal. We also hold packages. So anybody who has a package, if you want it held, if it's a new package, make sure you let us know. Send us an email. We will try and catch it in chat if somebody mentions it, but if we miss it, that's your fault. Chat can tend to fly by pretty quick sometimes. Here is our Facebook. Tonight's lot list is on there. It is the top post. So if you're on Facebook, you can go check that out, see what we got available tonight. And also give us a follow. That way, anytime we have, updates about a sale, and anytime we put lot lists and all that stuff up there, you'll have it. Do you ship to the moon? I mean, if you want to pay the $30,000 shipping cost for it, I guess we could work something out. You're going to be waiting a while because, you got to get us the money. Then we got to get a hold of Elon. We got to book some room on a Dragon as soon as he's deciding to send one to the moon. So you might be waiting for, I don't know, a year. But I'm sure we can work it out. As long as you live in the U.S., that's the main thing. Space coins. We have an alien coin tonight.
Thank you, Sandy.
Ramon's been on us constantly about getting alien coins. Now we finally have one. Hopefully he makes it on to see it.
Right.
We had two. One of them already went in pre-purchase. All right, let's get this thing going. We're just jumping right into the normal items tonight. Yep, everybody make sure you're on live chat. We are kicking off with foreign silver. I know there's at least, maybe one of you out there that likes a couple of foreign silvers here and there. And we are starting off our tour around the world tonight with Britain. And a 1920 sixpence. 925 sterling silver, good condition, $4. It's not all that far off from melt. What is melt on these things right now? For the 925ers. Let me see real quick.
I don't know.
If I lag a little bit, bear with me. I'm popping open NGC real quick.
Melt is 205.
Okay, 205. So it's only $1.90 over melt. Not too bad. The Scottish reverse. Reverse of the Scots. Just acquired the Apollo 11 proof coin. Sweet. I've got coming up next month, or not next month, next week, I've got a bunch of medallions from the Apollo program commemorating each one of the Apollo flights. So, for those of you that like collecting the Apollo stuff and the space stuff, be here next week. And then we also have the same coin, but in a VG. You have enough British coins where you're going to start being taxed. So we also got one in a VG for $5. So any takers on these? Yeah, and definitely, you know, I know a lot of you guys are filling up your collections. So definitely, if you guys know anybody else that's looking for a spot for foreign silver, get them to our sales. Because, you know, the more of these that we have a lot of that we can sell, the more new ones we can get that will be potentially ones you guys don't have. So, every week try and help us out by bringing a friend. That's the biggest way that you guys can help us out.
I got some.
Let's try and get this thing up to where we actually have, like, you know, 30, 40 people online every night.
JPLO coins that were made for San Diego. Is it in Canada? Minted in Canada.
Very nice. JPL, for anybody who doesn't know, that's Jet Propulsion Laboratory. That is a division of NASA. And the one thing they don't do there...
No, it's not Canada. It's in the U.S.
No, he said the coin was minted in Canada.
Oh.
It was a Canadian minted coin. And the funny thing about it is the one thing that Jet Propulsion Laboratory does not do is jet propulsion. They do not work on propulsion at all. They mainly work on satellites and telescopes.
I'm throwing your name around all the time.
Hey, throw my name around as much as you want. Next up, 1922 sixpence. 50% silver VG going for $4. Don't have any friends, can't stand the drama. Well, you're also a chef. When do you have the time to make friends?
Right.
I've done my time in the trenches. I know how much time that takes up. Any takers? $4.
And hit the like button.
Or the dislike button. Either way. It's all good for the algorithm.
Right.
All right, moving on to the 1929 sixpence. 50% silver and very good. This one's going for $3. 90 cents over melt. Somebody grab this one.
And we have another one.
Oh, and then we also have the same coin, but it's in extremely fine.
With scratches.
But does have the one scratch on the obverse there. So because of that, it's only $4.
Which one do you want, Aaron?
Do you want the $4 one, the EF with the scratch, or do you want the $3 one? Just as a piece of silver, basically.
Go first.
The VG. Hold it. Anybody want the EF? It's still a great coin if you don't mind having that one little scratch right there. And it's only $4 because of that scratch.
Congrats, Aaron.
That's got the 3 thistles reverse. Which always found to be kind of a weird design. Thistle plants. I guess brambles are like a big thing there. Alright, moving on. Lag is slow.
Refresh.
Those of you that do this on like cell phones and tablets, I do not get how you guys can do this. That is insane.
Neither do I.
Next up, 1932 sixpence. 50% silver and very good, going for $3. These $3 ones, by the way, these are less than what we paid for these. So you guys are getting a heck of a deal on these. I'm not going to overcharge them just for the sake of overcharging them.
And going
This is going to Aaron.
Congrats, Aaron.
Which one was that? 32.
One above it.
Yeah, why not pick up all the $3 ones? They're only 90 cents over melt. Silver bounces back a little bit. It'll probably be under melt. Next up, 1934 sixpence. 50% silver. This one is in a fine. It's getting that dark toning going on that silver coins tend to get. And this one's going for $4. Any takers at 4?
The next one, we have 3 different types.
Okay. Well, it's
Oh, wait, no.
the next one after the next one. All right, moving on. Next up, 1935 sixpence. This one's in a VF, going for $4. You take the scratch one for 3.5. Yeah, why not? The Scratchy one is going to Aaron. For $3.50. Any takers on this one? All right, moving on. All right, next one, we've got 3 available. We've got one
No.
that is a VG for $3. Chef, which one are you binning? Are you binning this one or the previous one? Hold on. Were you binning the VF 1935 or this one? Want to make sure we get you the right coin.
Both?
Both? All right.
Okay.
Okay, so that's that one to Chef. All right, and then that 36, like I said, we did have 3 available.
Now we only have 2.
We also have 2 of them that are both extremely fines for $5 each. So there's number 1. And here is number 2. $5 a piece. Any takers? All right, moving on. 219.40, 6 pence. 50% silver VF. Going for $4. Let's get into the George the Younger now. And the 3rd style reverse. Any takers at 4? Hey, Trent.
Hi, Trent.
All right, moving on. 219.41. 50% silver, extremely fine. Going for 5. It's your mama's birthday. Grab it for your mama. Hey, hats goods.
Hey, Hat's good. And Aaron.
Going Aaron.
Congrats, Aaron.
And the final one for the 6 pence. Another $3 one. 1945, 6 pence in VF for $3. Send it to Hidden.
Okay.
Hidden, you are getting the 41, courtesy of Aaron. For your birthday.
Well, Mom's part of the year.
Any takers on the 45? It's only $3. Can't beat a foreign silver coin for $3. Going to Hats Goods. Congrats, Kelly. Chef, you waited too long. All right. Now on to shillings. Kicking off with 1921. 50% silver, shilling in good. Going for $4. $100 old. And this one is going to Trent. Congrats, Trent. And next up is 1927. 50% silver in fine. And again, going for $4. And this one's going to Kelly. Congrats, Kelly. Trent, you were too slow on that one. Kelly beat you. Next up is 1932. This one is in a VF. And again, going for $4. And this one's going to Trent. Congrats, Trent. Next up is a 1936. This one's in a VF, going for $5. And going to Trent. Congrats, Trent. All right, next up we have two. So if you bin one, make sure you let me know which one you want. It is the 1943. We have one at extremely fine for $5. And one that's AU for $6. There is the extremely fine. Which one do you want, Trent? This is the extremely fine. And here is the AU.
That's $6.
Trent wants both.
Okay.
Saying, why choose when I can just get both?
Congrats, Trent.
And final coin from Britain is the 1944 in VF, going for $4. And going to Trent.
Congrats, Trent.
Trent, the ones that you missed, just in case, that are still available, from the Britain sixpences is both the 1920s are still available, the 22, the 34, the two extremely fine 36s, and the 1940. So if you want any of those, just let me know. Alright, next up, we haven't had much from this country in a while. We finally got a few in. We're going to Venezuela. And kicking off Venezuela.
Okay.
Been both 1920s. Got it. Kicking off Venezuela is the 1945 Quarter Bolivar. 83.5% silver. Extremely fine for $3. Or very fine. Did I say extremely fine? If I did, I meant very fine. And going to Trent.
Congrats, Trent.
Trent's just cleaning house right now. Well, let me get you marked on those two 1920s. Got it. All right. Next up. 1946. This one's in a VG going for $3. Going to Kelly. Congrats, Kelly. Kelly beat you, Trent. All right, these next two are awesome. 1948 BU. $4. How can you beat a BU for $4?
And going to Trent.
And that is going to Trent.
Congrats, Trent.
That's a beautiful coin. And also, 54 BU. Also $4. Another stunner. Going to Trent.
Congrats, Trent.
And then the last one from Venezuela. 1960 AU. Going for $4. Still a gorgeous coin in an AU. And going to Trent. Congrats, Trent.
How did I know? Just wrote his name on a new bag.
Bling. All right.
Sorry.
Next up, we are going to Sweden. And we are kicking off Sweden. With a 1944 10 ore, 40% silver in VF for $3. Another $3 coin. I don't
I
know
know
why.
someone wants some.
I don't know why so many people shy away from Sweden. I think they have great coins. And one of my favorite bands is from there.
Nightwish.
Nope. Amaranth.
Oh.
Nightwish is out of Finland.
Oh, yeah.
But Amaranth is out of Sweden. Man, nobody wants a $3 foreign silver coin?
Alright.
Alright, moving on.
I already did it. I already did it.
You gonna smack me now? Yeah, you're like over there growling at me. Jeez. Make sure you don't grab out the whip. Next up, 1950. An extremely fine for $4. Any takers? One of these days, y'all are gonna have to explain to me why you guys just go silent when we get to Sweden.
Right?
What is wrong with Sweden coins? They're great coins, and you can get them for very inexpensive.
And you guys can talk.
All right, moving on to the 1953 and extremely fine. Going for $4.
Did you want the 53 or the 50?
Which one did you want, Chef? So we can make sure we get you the right one. Was it this one or the one before it?
$50 or 53? 50?
Chef wants the 50.
Okay.
Any takers on the 53?
Congrats, Chef.
And you'll take the 44?
Yeah.
You got it, sir. $50. Last call on the 53. All right, moving on to the 58. Extremely fine for $4. All right, moving on to the 60. This one is a VF for $3. Another $3 coin. All right, moving on. And then the final coin for the 10 ores. Save the best for last. 1961 BU. Going for 5. That is a beautiful coin. Get off there. Go away. Shoo.
And it's getting that yellow toning.
Yeah, it's getting like a goldish toning going on.
It is definitely bling bling.
Gotta be somebody out there that wants to be you. Come on.
Where do you put it?
Man, nobody. All right, moving on. Oh, Chef came in right at the end.
Congrats, Chef.
All right, now on to 25 ores. Still from Sweden. Got the 1945 25 ore with some really weird, almost like sunset toning
Right?
up on the top there. It's only going for $4. I don't know. I just think it gives it a neat look. There is more ore, yes. All right, moving on to the 46 25 ore.
And that's the last of the 25s.
VF, and again, $4. All right, moving on
Let me stick my tongue out at you.
to the Coronas. Oh, I don't. We have a 50 ore first. Oh, Trent just came in and bought the 45 and the 46.
Congrats.
All right. 45 and 46 going to Trent. All right, and then we have one 50 ore. This is the only 50 ore we have tonight. It is in a VF. Going for $4. And this one's going to Trent. Congrats, Trent. All right, now we're on the Coronas. Ever see Iceland coin? Yeah, we get some every now and again. But not super often.
And half Did you? Too late.
Yeah, Trent beat you to that one.
Sorry.
All right, the 1 Coronas.
I already put it.
Kicking off with the 1944 1 Corona. In a very fine, going for 9. That was not supposed to rhyme. Corona is, of course, their dollar over there.
I got some lime spot.
Well, it used to be their dollar. Now they use the euro. You put the lime and the coconut and shake it all up. That just popped into my head.
Last call.
You love visiting Iceland? I'd like to go there someday. I'd like to go to Greenland, too.
Yeah. I already put it over. Alright.
All right, moving on. To the 1945 in VF. Again, going for 9. Yeah, anytime I can grab Iceland coins, I always do. Because I know there's some of you guys that like getting them.
Yes. It's just rare when we find them.
Looks like it wasn't somebody's box of coins for a long time.
Okay.
I mean, I guess that was supposed to say it looks like it was in somebody's. Probably. Probably somebody in Sweden. Alright, moving on. Oh, that one of the 25 war you were talking about? To the 1946. Again, VF and $9. All right, moving on. To the 47 and a VG for 5.
Everybody got quiet again. And Trent is bending it.
This one's going to Trent.
Congrats, Trent.
Next up is the 48. This one's in a VF for 6.
And
And
going
going
to
to
Trent.
Trent. Congrats, Trent. Next up is the 1950 in Extremely Fine. Going for 9.
I dropped my rubber band.
All right, moving on to the 1954. Extremely Fine, going for 9.
You having trouble speaking?
And that gets into that new obverse with the guy with the crazy hair.
Right?
And the new reverse.
These coins. Right?
That he definitely does. All right, moving on to the 1955. Again, Extremely Fine for 9. All right, moving on. How about a 1957 in AU for 12? And this is like high AU.
It's choice AU. In my opinion.
There's just the slightest bit of wear on the highest points. And that was it.
Still has all of its luster.
Heck yeah, this thing is gorgeous.
Anybody want to take this? You know you want to.
All right, moving on to the 65. Extremely Fine for 9. I'm starting to get that dark toning going.
Yeah.
All right, moving on To the last one of Sweden. 1966, 1 krona, 40% silver, AU, 12 bucks. Or I will do this. If anybody wants all 9 of the remaining 1 kronas, I'll do it for 63 bucks. That drops every single one of them, including the AUs, across the board to 7 bucks each. You'll get all 9 of them. So that's the 44, 45, 46, 50, 54, 55, 57, 65, and 66. It's a good deal. Oh, hey, you finally got this thing fixed.
Oh, okay. Last call. Right? We just know about you and...
You know what? I'll do you one better.
Trent.
In the spirit of the upcoming Black Friday, all 9 for 54. That drops them to 6 bucks each. Welcome back. I just put it out an early Black Friday deal. Aaron's like, all right,
yes.
I'll take 9 kronas for 6 bucks each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Yes, boy. All right, next hop around the globe. We are going to the Netherlands. And we are kicking off the Netherlands with an oldie. 1928, 10 cents. 64% silver and fine for 4 bucks. Ah. Hey, get back in there. Going to Kelly.
Congrats, Kelly.
All right, that was the only 10 centers, so now we're going to be on to the Guldens. Hey, Bo.
Hi, Bo.
Oh, Bo, I showed the new banknote album at the beginning. I'll show it again here in a bit. Let me get through Netherlands real quick. All right. Starting off, the Guldens is the 1955 1 gulden, 72% silver, AU, 5 bucks.
And hidden, you still better be there.
And this one's going to Trent.
Congrats, Trent.
That is a gorgeous coin.
Right? So's the next couple.
Yeah, not as gorgeous as the next 3, but still a gorgeous coin. Next up, 1957 BU. Take your time. Luster.
And going to Trent.
Going to Trent.
Congrats, Trent.
Man, that's pretty.
Right? Okay, I'm keeping Trent's stat. So
Might as well, yeah.
I don't have to get up.
Next up, 1964 BU. $7.
You have two.
Got a little bit of bag marks there on the cheek. Oh, yeah, we have 2 of these BUs.
And those are the last ones. Did you want 1 or 2, Trent? Because I know you...
Here's number 2. Number 2's got kind of a gold patina starting around the edge. Do you want 1, 2, or both? And then also some gold toning starting on the back, too. That looks really cool.
Yeah. Number 2? Okay.
Number 2 to Trent. Any takers on number 1?
Oh, wait. Trent says both.
Oh, Trent's just taking both. All right.
Grazie.
I'm going to switch back to the main cam for 1 second. Yeah, both these are the banknote albums that are going to be there on Friday for the postponed banknote sale.
So the deluxe.
Banknote album deluxe. This thing holds 300 notes. It's got 100 pages inside. So 3 times basically the capacity of the ones that we normally have.
And it has a turtle on the front.
Yeah, I was telling people I like it because it's got the turtle on the front.
It doesn't have it on the back.
No, there's a fishy on the back. Yep. So that is those. Oh yeah, for the bigger notes.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, Kelly, we still have them. We have 69 of them still. The books are going to be $45 each, I think, if I remember right.
I believe so.
Those are on Friday's thing.
It's on Friday's list.
I'd have to look to make sure. I think that's how much they're going to be.
Where are they? They're not in here?
They're in the... What, those?
With these?
No. The currency sale.
Oh.
I just have to remember to mark it on the page for Kelly.
That's 3.
Actually, I should do it on here.
Yeah.
So yeah, she wants 3 of them, so just pull 3 out.
Okay. I did.
All right, I got those on for you, Kelly. What was I doing? Canada. We're on to Canada now.
Yes.
Kicking off Canada is the 1958 10 cents. 80% silver in VF. Going for 4. By the way, for anybody who missed it in the beginning, the postponed banknote sale is, yeah,
Friday.
Going to be on Friday, and we're basically going to turn it into a Black Friday sale. So you'll get better deals from us than you normally would.
We're doing it underneath the scope because it's too hard to
Yeah, I'm going to scope these dimes. They're too small.
She says Ben.
So this one's going to Kelly.
Congrats, Kelly. They're doing fine.
Our Oscars are doing good.
We were just running out of air.
Yeah, we had to swap the water because the water wasn't absorbing oxygen for them anymore. Next up, 1959. This one's an extremely fine for $4. 80% silver.
Yeah, so they were gasping for air.
They're basically were slowly suffocating, so we had to deal with that.
We'll do another video with them soon. With all our fishies.
Any takers? $4. Yeah, unfortunately, we did lose one of our bristlenose placas recently, though.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a bummer.
He was a little small dude. At least we still have the albino.
Moving on. Got a $3 coin. 1960 and fine for $3.
Yeah, they are. Especially when they're happy. And think that they're getting fed.
Yeah, when they start doing the mouth thing together, that's like their breeding thing for pairing up.
Yep.
Ours do it all the time.
Yep.
Any takers? $3.
And
Going to hats. Congrats, Kelly. Next up, 1963. This one's an AU. And going for $4. Any takers for an AU at $4? All right, moving on.
Hopefully Hidden's still here.
What?
I'll leave it.
Next up, 1964. This one is a BU. Check that out. That is some bling. $5.
It's too shiny. It wants to nuke out the camera.
Lots of luster on that guy. Any takers? Beautiful BU, $5.
Every now and then we do.
Yeah, sometimes we do. They're expensive, though. They get really pricey when you get older than that.
Yeah.
If you have specific dates you're looking for, let us know, and let us know like what your budget for them is.
Yeah, just
Because we do have our
price.
guy that's the Canadian guy. That's primarily his thing. We might be able to get him. Moving on to the 1968. We are on to 25 centers now. This one's an AU for $4.
And
this one is like really close to melt.
And we have a BU as well.
Let me actually switch back to this for a moment. So that's the AU. Just a smidge above melt.
And then the BU.
And then a BU for $5.
Hidden, you better be there.
Which is just a buck and a smidge over melt. What is melt on a Canadian quarter right now?
I don't know.
What was it?
25 cents.
Oh wait, those are the 50 percenters.
Yeah.
So okay, little
68.
bit over melt then.
50%. Or 25.
I was thinking those were still the 80 percenters.
Nope.
Forgot 1968 is the only year they did 50%. And melt on these is $2.28. All right, moving on.
Next up.
Next up is a 2022.
And Hidden's gonna die. If he's here.
He's already seen it.
I know. That's spelled wrong.
Whatever. 2022 100 shillings. Somalia 1 ounce silver proof. Going for $40. Limited edition mintage on these.
That is definitely white on black. Right?
And it's got the little baby elephant too.
Baby.
Any takers? $40. This one was let's see if I can find the mintage number on it again. I don't remember where I found the mintage.
I don't know either.
I don't remember right off where I found it. Any takers? 40 bucks. I wanted to say I think it was like 60,000 or something like that.
I forgot to write it on it. Last call for mommy, elephant, and baby.
There's gotta be somebody out there that wants that.
That is a beauty. I already grabbed it. They're already there.
Oh yeah, I think it's
Yep.
beautiful.
Like I said, white on black. We can hold it for you for next week if you want. Or whenever. If you want it.
All right, we are moving on. And we are going to now be going to Austria. I'm going to let Angela start you guys off with the Austrias because I really got to go to the bathroom.
Yay. Hi, guys. That's hay. Oh, I know. All right. Next up, we have 1960, 5 shillings, Austria, 64% silver, and AU going for 10. Hello. Nice to see all of you too. Does someone want to get this beauty? Last call. All right, we are moving on to the 1961. 5 shilling, Austria. 64% silver. In BU, $12. Just trying to glare out the picture. Just trying to nuke it.
For anybody who didn't know, the Austria shillings are some of the most widely collected world coins out there.
And it's on a horsey.
And they come from the longest consecutive running mint in the world. Not the oldest, but the longest running without stopping.
Do you want to take back over?
I'll let them look at you for a few. You're prettier than I am.
Last call on this one. Need more 50 and 100 shillings.
Those are a lot tougher to find.
Yeah,
especially the hundreds.
That is true. Need bigger coins, period.
Oh, you want a bigger coin?
Okay, I'm moving on to the next one, which is 1964 5 shilling Austria, 64% silver. BU going for 12. Mr. Giddy up, dude.
Man, no love for Austria today, huh?
Right?
We just had that big 100 shillings from Somalia. That's a big coin.
Yeah. I agree. U.S. coins, luster sucks.
Okay, you want big chunky coins? That's a big chunky coin. And so is that. There's some biggins.
They're in 3x3s, by the way. Yeah, baby. All right. Moving on.
I would love to find some of those like big 5-pound coins someday.
To the 1965 5 shilling Austria, 64% silver. BU $12. Those 5 kopecks are really cool coins. Yeah, they are. There. I got the sweet spot.
Yeah, those British cartwheels are hard to come by.
The 3 kopecks is like the size of a quarter.
I was actually surprised, Aaron, that you didn't pick up that 2-pence cartwheel.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, Russia definitely put out some really big coins at one point.
Yeah.
Of course, that was always a Russian mentality for everything. It must be bigger.
Right? Gotta have everything bigger. That's all they want. Anybody would like this for $12? Last call. What grade did it get on it? I don't remember if you ever told us. Alright, moving on to the 1966. Five shilling Austria, 64% silver, BU, $12.
I think I remember I graded one he bought from us way back when.
It's
it was like
VF. VF 35.
VF, okay.
Yeah.
Man, no love for Austria tonight.
Right?
Not even the BUs. We'll take it back over.
Last call on these. Or that one. Yeah.
Hang on. Alright, I'm gonna jump back in.
Your chair is very smooth. It has the rubber band broke.
How about this, guys? I'll do all five of the 5 shillings for $40. That's 4 BUs and an AU, and that makes them $8 each. Would have been $58 individually, so you're saving $18.
I got it.
Did he? I didn't even know that.
Neither did I.
Man, he was younger than me. And it says, all right, if nobody's grabbing that, I'm going to grab it because
He's not dumb.
I know what's up. Did you find out why or how? Was it like COVID or? Kidney failure. Ugh. That's not good. That's too bad. For anybody who doesn't know who Dustin Morgan is, back in the day, he used to be the voice of CoinOp, the CoinOp channel. All right, now we're on to 10 shillings. Starting out with 1957 AU. Going for $10. These are a little bit bigger.
A tiny bit. It's like our small dollars size, I think.
Oh yeah, Bo, I got it. I got his name on all of them.
Greg.
And this one's going to Greg.
Congrats, Greg.
Thank you for making sure, though, Bo. Next up is the 1958 Extremely Fine. You're typing it too when he bend. And this one's going for $8. And going to Greg.
That's great.
All right, and then also a 58. I just realized we had another 58, but this one is a BU. Going for 12.
There's some
As-
black toning.
Yeah, this one spent some time in an album. That's album toning.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is definitely album toning. $12 for a BU. For some reason, you only have 110 shilling in your collection. Yeah, you definitely need some more.
Yeah. And this one's 12.
Well, Bo hasn't said anything. So I'm going to say going to Greg.
Congrats, Craig.
Next up is 1959 BU. Again, $12.
Yeah.
And that is not a BU. I don't know why I had that marked as a BU. That's an AU.
So mark it down 10 to 10.
So this is an AU. I'm going to do it for $8. So does anybody want this AU for $8? I got to fix that.
You said 8, right?
Yeah, AU for $8. Since I messed up, I'll give you a $2 deal on it. Lower than I normally would.
It would be 10. Type in AU.
Any takers? Going for $8. Normally AUs I would do 10, so you're getting an extra $2 off right now. Since I messed up. If it makes it to another sale, it's going to be back up to 10. Fine.
Going, Greg. Congrats, Greg.
Greg, you're going to have to go and make sure that Aaron never meets your wife, because she's going to be all over Aaron for peer pressuring you into spending more money. Next up.
I put it over
there. Next up, 1966 AU. Going for $10. So he needs a little balance on his coin books. Any takers? Right? Always hit the bargain tray.
Okay.
All right, moving on. Next one, we have two available. Both are BUs. Both are $12. They're the 1970s.
I was hoping Ramon would be on.
Beautiful lusters. Any takers? $12 each. Both are BU.
Oh, I missed one. Didn't I? Yeah.
All right, moving on. Apparently nobody wants the uncirculated ones. And then the last one from Austria, 1972, BU. It's got that like dark tone that's going on around it that is actually toning. It's like that weird camouflage toning.
Yeah.
It's like the same
It
kind of
was
album
probably
toning like the other one that Greg got. So that's like the 10 shilling version of the same toning. Yeah, Greg, that one almost matches your 5 shilling that you got with the toning on it.
Last call.
All right, moving on.
You.
Next up. So I got this because Ramon's been bugging the crap out of me about getting alien coins. So I got one. 2021, $5, Republic of Ghana. 1 ounce, 3/9 fine silver, space alien proof. 45 bucks. Only 25,000 of these were ever made.
Uh-oh.
This one's got it only has a mintage of 25,000. Keep an eye out for 500 shilling.
And going to Aaron.
And this is going to Aaron.
Congrats, Aaron. Aaron's going to be like way over budget.
And then at a lower cost, we've got 2 of these available at $5 each. One-ounce copper rounds. We'll be back. Three nines fine copper.
And Honey's spending one.
One going to Honey.
Congrats, Honey.
And one going to Bill. Congrats, Bill.
Well, that's...
All right, and then we have one medallion lot today. And this thing is really cool, guys. This is from 1973. It's 10 medals commemorating the battles of the American Revolution. These are remakes of actual medals that generals won.
And the book.
And you do get the book with it. This was the National Museum of History and Technology of the Smithsonian Institute, 1973. So the book tells you all about the medals. Which is really neat. And here are the medals. These are all dollar-sized medals. These are big, high-relief medals.
Some of them are not high relief.
No, they are.
Oh, okay.
High relief is how high it stands above the
okay.
the plane. It's going for 35 bucks. That makes it $3.50 each, guys.
Plus the book.
And you're getting the book. I'm pretty sure that's cheaper than what it cost back in 1973 to buy the set.
And you'll get the page that it's in.
Yeah, it'll get shipped in this page. These are awesome medals, guys.
And split my bill. Okay.
So charge you half this week, half next week. All right. Going to Aaron. Grab, sir.
Aaron.
Did you want your entire bill split or just that?
Probably entire, because he went over in 3 weeks.
You need it split over 3 weeks for everything?
Okay.
We'll do.
All right.
It probably
I
means
made a note.
probably means there's something else on the list that he might want to.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, guys, and then we will be back with American coinage.
Yay.
A lot of cool stuff still to come. We got mint sets, Indians. We got full decade sets of nickel proofs. We got mercury dime bundles. We got some barbers. All kinds of cool stuff still coming. So stay tuned. I'm back. And apparently just in time. Didn't get the truck here in time. All right. First item of Americana. We've got 4 available. At $7 each. These are the 1971 mint sets.
Hi, Brian.
Yep, you missed the alien coppas. I'll try to see if I can get some more at some point. Still in the envelopes. 1971 uncirculated mint sets. $7 a piece. Which of course means you're also getting the San Francisco penny. I haven't checked any of these for any of the many varieties that they can have. So if anybody out there buys these, you'll have to check them all.
Yeah.
There are some of the varieties in the 71s that can end up paying for the whole set easily. Any takers?
We have 4 of them available.
And then we've also got 2 of the 72 sets. $7 a piece. Or if anybody wants one of each, I'll do a pair for $12. But I can only do that twice. Because I only have 2 of the 72s. And again, none of these are checked for varieties or errors or any of that. $72, if I remember right, is one of them that could have the different San Franciscos. And the 72 Kennedy's has a lot of different varieties that can be on there. Did you guys hear a coin roll hunter just recently found 1977 on a silver planchet? Kennedy half dollar. Found it in a roll of half dollars from the bank. So they're still out there. The mint's not sure how many of them got mixed up in it. After the bicentennial, some of the silver planchets got mixed in with the regular planchets for the 77s.
Yeah.
So they are still out there. Guy's been searching Kennedy half dollar rolls. He's been searching 2 boxes every week for 25 years. And he just found one. And he got it from a box that he had actually he was in Texas and picked up a box from Texas and found it in that. Which, being from Texas, I'm surprised Mantic didn't find it at some point, because I would have figured that Mantic searched every half dollar 5 times in the entire state of Texas.
Right.
All right, we are moving on. If anybody decides you want any of these, let us know. All right. Next one up.
Is a showcase.
This is a bit of a showcase coin. $18.59 Indian cent.
You gotta move the camera down.
This is actually an AU on the details. But it does have that partial hole that does not go all the way through. If that little partial hole wasn't there, this thing, even as a brown, would list for $250.
We're doing it for 120.
I'd like to get 120 on it, but I will take offers.
Yeah, it is.
And I mean, you can see the only wear on it is the high point on the hair, the high point on the ribbon, and the very tip high points of the feathers. That's it.
And then obviously the partial hole.
First year of the Indian cent. I will take offers. I've already got it for under half of list because of that partial hole.
Like there's a die crack.
Oh yeah.
And there's a die crack.
And there's a die crack. Going from the O to the E. And something going on with that.
It's going through the E.
And then something going on with that E too.
I don't think that the E is right. We're looking at it closer. Because I don't think that that E is right. Yeah, no, it's not right. It looks like a D.
And that's raised. I mean, that's not a...
Could. Aaron says.
Well, yeah, it'd be like a huge die break. A code would be on the edge, but yeah, that's a die break. So that's a chunk that was missing out of the die. So there you go. You even get a variety on it. Oh, that could definitely put more of a value on it.
And it has toning on it.
Hundo.
100.
Yeah, I'll do that for you, Aaron.
And it even has blue toning on it.
Yeah, it does have some cool toning on it. Alright, so that's going to Aaron for 100. Congrats, Aaron. So that'll be added to your 3-week breakup. Enjoy that coin, sir.
Oh, he will.
Unfortunately, you can't get it graded because of the partial hole. It would just come back with an authentic details.
Yeah.
All right, next up, a 1862 Indian set. This one is in good, going for $4. This is still one of the years that's on the old copper nickel planchets, the planchets that were used for the Flying Eagles. Oh yeah, it's an awesome coin for sure. Any takers at $4?
I'm putting with Cud.
Oh, it's die break reverse. All right, moving on. To a 9. Yeah, that's just a flat out typo. Remove. Let's give it the right decade. Oh, all of, or the next one says 19 too. Let's fix that while we're at it. These are not 19s, these are 18s. Fantastic. Well, there we go. Now it's right. 1863. God, I'm all screwed up now. 1863 in VG. Going for $10. And some neat toning on it, too. It's another year that's on the old Flying Eagle copper nickel planchet.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Any takers? $10. I have no idea. I didn't even know Oregon had those. All right, moving on. To the 1864. Says VF details. It does have some minor corrosion on it, which is why it's only $20. If it didn't have the minor corrosion on it, this thing would be like $80. Very dark toning on this one too. This one's like really dark chocolate toning. And if done right and carefully, you could actually get that corrosion off of there too. Now, I'll take offers on this one as well. If anybody wants to throw out an offer for it. And this, by the way, is the old copper nickel planchet. It's not the bronze planchet, so it's not gonna. You're not gonna have to worry about if it's the pointed bust or the regular bust. Alright, moving on. Next up, I'm going to show these both at the same time because it is the 1865 normal 5 in good for $8. And then the 1865 fancy 5 in good for $6. So this one is the normal 5, which is the rarer of the two. And then here is the fancy 5. Or if anybody wants both, I'll do both for 12. That way you get both of them in one shot. So fancy, of course, you can see the big swing up hook on the end of the 5 there. That's the fancy. And then, of course, the normal does not have it. Any takers? Very fancy. I was planning on it. I'm just going to take your entire total from the night, whatever you get, and then we'll split that into 3. All right, moving on. Oh. I always like to point this out whenever we have these. For anybody who knows Indians, you'll know that anything from the 1870s are all key dates or semi-key dates. With the 1877, of course, being the uber date of the series. Other than getting into like proofs and patterns and all that. But here is the 1874 in good. It does have some damage on the obverse, which is why it is only $8. But that is a semi-key date.
And then we have another one.
And then we have another one right here.
I don't know why, if it's priced as an AG, why it's 16.
I don't know. They should both be 8s. So these are $8 a piece. That second one's price was a typo. Wrong part. Oops. These are hard to get, folks. In any grade, these are hard to get. And that one almost looks like a big die break, considering that's raised material going all the way up into the lettering. It's a tumor. All right, moving on. To the 1875 in good. This is only going for 12 bucks. You thought that till you saw the reverse?
Give me a grease strike through.
That's always possible too. Couldn't afford the better grades even 20 years ago. Yeah, the 70s are crazy expensive.
Yeah.
For any kind of decent grade.
Because it just goes...
Even the 79, which is the most common out of all the 70s.
It like triples in price.
Yeah, at a decent grade, you're still going to be looking at like 50 bucks. Minimum. Alright, moving on. To the 1876. It is VG, but it is damaged, so we have it priced as a good at 12 bucks.
It's all because of this.
Well, it's that plus the ding right there.
Yeah. All the dings. The ding.
Yeah.
Ding. Ding all over the place.
Yep. This one has seen some action. Alright, moving on. To the 1879 in good. Like I said, even the most common date in good, you're already at 6 bucks. And that's like half of list. If I didn't know better, I'd say that E almost looks doubled.
No. Well, maybe. It could have been.
It could be damaged too.
Yeah.
Or just wear. Like crazy.
No, it's just wear.
Yeah, it's just extreme dye wear.
Let's go.
I'm going to do a crazy deal for you guys tonight. Somebody better take advantage of this. As part of our pre-Black Friday sale, considered our Cyber Monday sale.
Before Thanksgiving.
79, 76, 75,
74s.
and both 74s. All 5 from the 70s. For tonight only. 25 bucks. That makes them $5 each. Cyber Monday deal for you guys. Some of the hardest dates to get in the entire Indian set. Somebody better jump on that.
Alright. I already did that. Last call.
Man, nobody.
Right? You can gift them.
All right. Apparently everybody here hates Indians. Got it. I guess the next few lots are going to be boring. 1889. And fine. Going for $5. As soon as I get the mouse back. Oh, there we go. Oh, let's put this back up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's my peeps too. Anybody? So that's why we need more peeps in our channel, so that we have people that are big on every kind of coin there is.
Yep.
Especially considering we usually will eventually get every kind of coin there is.
Yep.
Alright, moving on to an 1890 VG cleaned. So because it's cleaned, we have a price as a good. So it's going for $3. Don't clean your coins.
That is very bad.
Well, I mean, the 1909S, if you go low grade, you can get that for like $150. 1877, that one's going to be a tough one, because even in low grade, you're still looking at about 800. 64L, you can get a decent example of a 64L for like $80.
And the 1869.
69 over 69, I'm not sure on that one. I'd have to look it up. Brian, I take it you're a very big on Indians person? Alright, moving on to the 1893s. This one is in VG for $3. If you love the Indian sense, I've got something here you might be interested in.
That has a break right there. That's probably where.
No, it's just where.
It just made it look like it had a break.
Alright, moving on to the 1898 in VF, going for $3. That is a very respectable looking 1898 right there.
I've been collecting over 20 years. I got a bunch of sets. Half to 3/4 filled. All but the key dates. I started with the key dates first.
Well, if you're ever interested, and if I can figure out where the heck I put them.
What? Oh.
This be $150 if you ever want it. Rick Snow's books, and they're both autographed by him.
And they're not small books.
These are the complete ultimate guide. Everything you ever need to know and everything to look for on any Indian or Flying Eagle scent. All written by the world's foremost expert
On Indians.
Richard Snow. And you get both books. It's volume 1 and 2.
That guy knows the thing or two.
$150 if you ever want that set. Yeah, that one. Last call on this one. $3. It's the best time of year. Tell all your friends and family about it and that you want it for Christmas.
Yeah.
And then get them to buy it for you. Alright, moving on. Scoot back up. Do the 1899 in VF for $3.
Looks like someone should take a clip out of it.
Alright, moving on. Final Indian of the night. The 1901 Fine Red Brown.
You had one up there. I don't know what.
This thing is almost a VF. But there's just a little bit too much wear, especially like down in here, for me to call it a VF. But an argument could be made that that could be a low VF. That could be like a VF20. But either way, I'm doing it for $4. Any takers? All right, moving on. Next up, we got 3 wheat cents tonight. For those of you that like your Wheaties. Starting off with a 1941 Gemby U Red. Going for 12 bucks. How often do you see wheats that look like that? And the grade of Jim BU on these, by the way, was given by Rick Snow, not by me. He was the one that told me that these were Jim BUs when I bought them from him. Oh.
Alright.
Alright, moving on to the 1942 Jim BU Red. Again, going for 12 bucks. Alright, moving on.
Sorry.
To the last one. 1943 Steel Cent Jim BU. Going for 20 bucks. I will also do a bundle on these for tonight's little Cyber Monday special. Anybody wants all three of them? Don't we all? See, it would have been 44 bucks individually. All three of them I'll do for 30 bucks. For tonight only. That makes them 10 bucks each. That is a screaming deal for those.
Yeah, focus it.
Where'd everybody go? We only got 6 people now.
They're kind of blurry.
We lost all our peeps. They're losing out on the deals.
Alright. I guess no one gets it.
Last call. All three for 30 bucks. These are gorgeous. All right, moving on. Next up, we've got a 1979 Type 2 Jefferson Nickel Proof. Beautiful deep cameo. And a Rick Snow holder. Going for 12 bucks.
Probably a piece of his hair. Because I tried getting that off. It will not come off. I've tried it on both sides.
Any takers?
I have it.
Man, we're losing everybody.
Right? Let's go. I need peeps.
All right, moving on.
Give me peeps.
All right, next up, these next three are bundle sets. They are full decade sets. First one is the 1970s Peru nickel sets. It is $15 for the set. That's $1.50 per nickel. 70, 71, 72, 73, 4, 75, 76, 7, 8, and 9. And the majority of these are deep cameo. That one's a cameo. Regular cameo. Regular cameo. Cameo. And then pretty much from here on, these are all decams. White on black. And then we've also got the 80s and the 90s. Same price. The 80s and the 90s, every single one of them is decams. If anybody wants all three, I'll do all three of them for 36. Yeah. That makes them $12 per year.
You guys need to do it, or you'll be missing out.
You have until I get done going through the 90s.
And Henry.
Henry just jumped in and said, I will take those. How you doing, Henry? Hey, Henry, all of those German coins are still available if you still wanted them. All of those 100 boxes of the Germans.
Yes.
'Cause I know you had mentioned before that if they were still available, you wanted them. And I'm doing a Cyber Monday thing right now, so if you do want them, I'll give you an even better deal.
Just woke up.
All right, next up, Merc Dimes. These are Merc Dime bundles. As always, 5 Merc Dimes, $15.
And we have 5 bundles. And here's bundle number 1.
Bundle number 1, 1943 plain date. 39 plain date. 38 plain date. 37 plain date. And 23 plain date. Not the whole party, but most of it. But I can always go back through stuff. You know I don't mind that.
We can go through everything for you.
Any takers on this bundle? $15. All right, moving on. Bundle number 2. 39 plain date. 40 plain date. 41 Denver. 44 plain. And 45 plain.
Any takers on bundle number 2?
Anybody?
They already wrote.
All right, moving on to bundle number 3. 41 plain. 41 Denver. 41 San Francisco. So there's all 3 of your 41s in that bundle. Is everyone sleeping? There's only 6 people left. So that means you, Henry, Brian,
and
Cindy, and 2 more.
That aren't talking.
Which is probably Aaron and somebody else. And then the 39 plane. It's too bad Kelly left because she emailed me during the stream about wanting Merc Dimes.
Alright. Moving on to bundle number 4.
Bundle number 4 is 43 plain. 41 plain. 41 Denver. 40 plain. And 39 plain.
I'll buy the 41P and the 41D.
That's fine. You can pull them out. It'd be $3 each. That's what it breaks down to. But yeah, I don't mind selling you just the 2. Since nobody took the bundle.
I'll move that bundle back.
Ah. Yeah, I'm pretty boring. I can easily put people to sleep.
And you probably miss me on camera.
Yeah, Angela actually finally did a little bit of time on cam.
Brian.
All right, moving on to the last bundle. I know these are like pretty similar bundles. 43 Blaine. 43 Denver. 44 Plain. 44 San Francisco. And 45 Plain.
Did you write that on the bottom of this?
Not yet.
You might as well wait. He said that he'll take the 63D.
You mean the 43D?
Or, yeah.
43D, check. Basically like building him your own little bundle here. So that makes 9 total for you. Change that to 3. All right, got it. All right, if anybody else decides you want any of those, let me know. Next up,
Did I spell that wrong?
yep. 2001 90% silver proof Roosevelt dime. D cameo, $5. That's a good price for a silver proof. Going to Bill Betts.
Congrats, Bill.
And then we also have one more, which is the 06. 90% silver.
Henry, were you bending the 06 or were you trying to bend the 04? Or the 01?
I think he was trying to go for the 01. Yep.
Okay.
And Bill's getting this one too. So Bill got both of them. Congrats,
Congrats, sir. And then he...
Sorry, sir. Bill beat you on both. All right, next item up. We have 2 of these available. $18.92 barber quarters. This is the first year of the barber quarters. Both in good, both graded by Rick Snow. $12 each. Any takers? Anybody, anybody?
Last call.
All right, moving on. And we've also got the 1893 New Orleans barber quarter. And very good, graded by Rick Snow. And this one's going for 22. This is one of the less common ones to come by.
10 for 1. No.
I could do 11. And this one's going to Henry. Congrats, Henry. I could do 11 for one of the 92s. But at 10 after PayPal fees, I'd lose money on it.
Just let us know.
Okay. The next one coming up is a beautiful coin. 1954 San Francisco Washington quarter. Choice uncirculated. Graded by Rick Snow. $20. That thing is gorgeous.
Yeah.
I don't even know what he saw on it that made him call it a choice instead of a gem. Because this thing is insanely beautiful. Well, here it is.
High hidden.
$20.
Hidden back.
What's the difference? Choice BU means it's going to grade either a 64 or a 65. Possibly a 66. Gem usually means it's going to grade 67 or up. So this one minimum will grade a 64 minimum. And if anybody does send these in for grade, do what Bo does. Leave them in Rick's holders. Because very few graders out there are ever going to question Rick on a grade. Any takers? $20. I have never heard of Super Gem in my life.
Neither have I.
I've only heard of Gem.
Yeah, it does make their job easy.
All right, we're moving on.
Especially since they know that he's very well known and very good at grading.
To the 1914 San Francisco. This one is in VG, again graded by Rick Snow. And going for $30. The weird little dots you're seeing, those are toning. It just toned in a weird way. There's your estimate marker right there. Yeah, I've never heard of Super Gem. Not once. Any takers? I know there was some people out there that have been asking for Barber Has lately. And for the higher date, the 14S is one of the better dates.
It was just the D's that he wanted of those, right? Not the P's as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, moving on. Oop, that's a typo. It's supposed to say 1920S. It is the San Francisco in fine. Rated by Rick Snow. $35. That is one of the better dates for the Walking Liberty Half Series. Any takers? It's pretty much at the best I can do on it, Bo. I can't really lower that one anymore. Last call on this one. $1920S, $35. Graded by Rick. All right, moving on to the last 4 lots of the night. These are all 4 of the Philadelphia Mint American Innovation Dollars for 2021. They're $4 each. There's the Erie Canal.
Okay, you totally did that backwards. supposed to be the last one.
Whatever. I'm just showing them. Here is the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel. The First University. And the very first in-home video game system. $4 a piece. If anybody wants the entire Philadelphia set, I'll give you $2 off and make it $14 for all four. Any takers? Brian, did you decide if you wanted one of those 92s for $11? Because these are the final lots. All right, for those of you that are still with us, items that we have left. All right. We've still got some of the silver British coins, some of the Swedish coins of the silver, a couple of the Canadians, a little bit of the Austria, the 2022 Elephant is still available.
With the baby.
This one's $40. Beautiful 2022 proof. 100 shillings from Somalia. So if anybody wanted that, that's still available. It's going to be a limited mintage. We still got some of the Austria silver available.
You said that.
And then all of the mint sets, the 71 and 72 mint sets are still available. All but one of the Indians are still available. The only Indian that sold was the 59. All three of the wheat cents are still available. The Type 2 proof nickel is still available.
Right, Heaven?
All the all the Mercs except for 3 dimes are still available.
No, just say 4.
And then the barber quarters So yeah, 4 bundles of the merch are still available. The 92 barber quarters are still available. The 54S quarter. The 14S half-dollar barber. The Walking Liberty half is still available. And then the innovations.
Anything else?
So is there anything that anybody wanted to see again? Or for the first time if you came in late? And Henry, let me know if you wanted me to make you a deal on all those German coins. That was 4 boxes of them. There was 2 100 boxes, and then there was the 100 Finnig, and then the 100 like 10 Finnig, I think.
100.
And every coin in all 4 boxes will be different, so it'll be 400 different coins.
100 and 100. Oh, yeah. All these are hundreds.
Yeah, it's 4 boxes of German.
Oh, 10 Finning, €1. 100 Germany.
Yeah.
100 Germany.
And then the other one's the 1 Finnigs. It's 100 different 1 Finnigs.
Yeah.
/ Euro cents.
Yeah.
Then 100 different 10 Finnig and / Euro cents.
That's as low as that we could do it, I think. On the O.
Henry, you already bought that quarter.
No.
I've got a gang of V-nickels. I just didn't have any in the sale tonight. But they're all the same ones you've already seen.
Yeah.
I don't have any new ones.
But we can't go that low on that coin. We'd lose money.
Yeah, Henry, you already had bended at the $22 price. And $15 would be less than what we paid for it. The 22 is already the lowest we can do on it without losing money.
Oh, heck, you're right.
Anything else for anybody else?
Before we get out of here.
Anybody want the elephant?
The mommy and baby.
2022.
Heaven is calling to you. Okay.
Okay. Got it, Brian. You missed the Jeep Morgans.
I think everybody does.
Yeah, Brian, I will send you an invoice. We've got your info from last time.
Alright, guys. Give
At
us
least-
a few.
At least I'm pretty sure we do.
Yeah, we do. We do.
Just making sure.
We mailed it.
All right, last call for everything.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's all good. You still got yourself a couple of goodies.
And if there's anything else that you want from the sale, you can just let us know. That has not sold.
Throw the $18.99 $3 in. Okay. I will do that, sir. $18.99 Indian, $3. To Brian.
Where's the Indian?
You got it, sir. All right, we're going to get out of here, everybody. Give us a little bit to get all the invoices put together and sent out. Just a reminder again, Friday night is going to be the big currency sale, and I'll throw in a few extras for the Black Friday sale. So come and check that out. If you're on the mailing list, you've already had the currency lot list in your email for a while. Pre-sale is still open on that. So make sure you check it out and secure anything that you want. And hopefully we will see everybody on Friday.
Bye, guys. Catch y'all guys later. You're welcome.
Everybody have a great night.